Hey, as you may or may not know, there's a new event starting in World of Tanks Blitz. Today we are here to tell you how it will work, what the rewards are, and how to complete it in the most efficient way possible. Let's start with the event. The main reward for this event is the new German Tier 8 tank destroyer, the Elephant. We will review it in a while, so stay tuned. The event will take place from the 15th up until the 25th of March. The main goal of this is going to be to collect mastery badges. You will receive 15 currencies for the 8th badge, 7 for the first class, 3 for the second class, and 1 for the third. Additionally, you will receive 1 currency for each victory and 5 more for each first victory of your day. The best way to complete this event quickly is to play unpopular tanks that many players have access to, like mediocre or underperforming tech tree vehicles or cheap outdated premiums. There are many tanks of this kind that you can use, but here are a few examples out of the top of my head. The Leopard PTA, M46 Patton, AC4 Sentinel, and KV5. Now let's move on to the most important part of the event, the reward. This tank has a lot of HP for a tank destroyer and somewhat decent armor that will definitely work well against lower tier enemies or lower penetrating tanks. Its biggest advantage, however, is its amazing 105mm gun, which has an impressive damage per minute value of around 3,400 while maintaining a decent damage per shot of 350. As it is a German tank, of course you can also expect it to be very accurate. As you can most likely tell by its design, it won't be the fastest tank in the game, but it most certainly isn't as bad as it could be. 35 km per hour top speed with a fairly good acceleration is more than enough to work with, especially considering other advantages of this vehicle. This tank will very much resemble the Jagdtiger 8.8, which is a very fun tank to play. It will have one major upside when compared to it though. Its gun arc is much better, sitting at 15 degrees in both ways rather than the 10 degrees you would have on the Jagdtiger. This is a thing that shouldn't be underestimated, as it will make the gun bloom much less and it will allow you to angle much more conveniently. As for how to play it, it is not very different from already existing German armoured tank destroyers. If you've grinded out the Jagdpanzer E100 line, you should already know the deal. Just make use of your amazing gun as much as you can without relying on armor too much unless facing low penetration tanks. Track your enemies and hunt down heavies while letting your team take the majority of the shots if possible. Remember, preserving HP in high DPM tanks is extremely crucial. To conclude it all, it is definitely a great tank worth grinding. It may not be the most unique, but if you don't have the Jagdtiger 8.8, it will be hard to find anything like it. It most certainly is far better than its tech tree counterpart, the Ferdinand, in nearly every aspect. And that's all for today. Feel free to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and join our Discord server whilst enjoying the rest of the replay in the background.